Normally I would not do a commentary video. I don't do a lot of these like kind of like documentary styled ones, but I thought this is something interesting I've seen no one talk about. So I decided, well, I'm gonna make a video about it and try to figure out anything about this. And I want to see, maybe you guys comment after watching this video if you guys know anything about this. I was playing Plants vs Zombies while on group chat with a friend, or like whatever. I was on a Discord call with my friend playing Plants vs Zombies. And I remember those old Johnny Yes Papa videos? Like, there was, like, 3 of them. There was, like, a holidays ones, and there's, like, what I'm talking about. I'll pull it up on screen. Like, the creepy ones. They used to scare us. When I was younger, they used to scare me and all my friends. I got curious, and I, like, wondered, do they still make videos? Who is behind this? So I ended up doing a little bit of deep dive, and I found out that most of the videos of these original ones are just gone off YouTube, weirdly enough. Okay, if it sounds a little like wacky, this isn't like a normal commentary video. I'm just going to go straight into it. But his original channel seems to be completely gone, but I found his second channel. So it's made by a guy named EduKey Fun. I'm actually not doing this out of script, so I'm going to put it up on the screen. But this guy was responsible for these cursed videos, and weirdly enough, it seems like his channel just can't be searched. Same with a lot of these videos. I was only able, if I looked up anything I looked up relating to his channel or anything, I got no results. Besides one thing, if I looked up Johnny Yes Papa 4K, that's the only way I was able to find this channel, and also a Reddit link. But it's really interesting. So I'm gonna go over the first few videos, figure out what maybe they're about, and we'll just talk about it for a bit. Starting with the first video. Yeah, we've all seen this video before. We all know how it starts. It starts off with little Johnny eating sugar, and like I said, most of us have seen this video. This video is kind of like the opening point for the rest of this. There's not a lot to talk about with this first video, otherwise the fact that it's really bizarre. Like okay, well, this is the 4K re-upload of it, because the original video is off of YouTube. And in the description of this 4K re-upload, there is a link to an Etsy page, which supposedly sold, I think it said shirts for this. But when you open up the page, it does load. But trying to click on the user or the member or the merchant, it says the user no longer exists. So I guess there was an Etsy page, and it says 89 sales on it. So people bought something from it. After 89 cells, they sold cells. I can't speak. I'm sorry. They appear to just take it down, and it's gone for the most part. The only real interesting thing to discuss. Yeah, this first video isn't really scary, or it's a little weird, but it's mostly just funny. Through some more research, I was also able to find a Wikipedia page for it, which we'll go into a lot more detail on later on in the video, but most importantly, a Patreon, and the old channel by using the Wayback Machine, and also the Wikipedia. So I'm going to show this real quick. The Patriot doesn't seem to be active. The last update, I think, was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, even though the latest video did come out about a year back. And yes, the Wayback Machine does kind of prove that this channel has been around since 2010, maybe slightly longer, but yeah, pretty old channel, pretty interesting stuff. We'll go over a bit more here in a second. I just want to quickly show this off, because, yeah, I didn't know they had a Patreon. I'd like to skip over most of these videos. I'm just going to go to the last one, because a lot of them are just the same thing on repeat. This is the newest video in the franchise. franchise. That's a funny word. Yeah, this one just shows the 10th anniversary of the channel, which seems a little off because the channel was made in 2010, but I think it means by the anniversary of when these videos popped up, not the original videos, whatever he originally posted. This one's also possibly the most confusing one. I'll show you here in a bit what I mean by that. But I'm going to show this video, and then I'm going to go over some theories here in a second. But this video seems to attempt to tie together the rest of the videos that all the, like, if you want to learn more about these videos, like, this is just a small deep dive about what happened to this and where it's going right now. You can go to the official wiki, which does exist. This is where I got a lot of information, but I'm going to play the rest of the video. Gosh, like the cracking sound makes me feel uncomfortable. I hate that. So yeah, this is the last video in the series. The channel's called EducateFun if you want to do more research. Yeah, this is a pretty interesting video with interesting things happening, like here. Now, let's move on to a few of my theories before we pack up this video. Yeah, I'm going to theories. I never said any of them were going to be good. This is the first one. I think these drawings are meant to represent kids he may or may not have taken and killed. William Afton styled. I don't really know. I just thought this was because I find a lot it's the same dad. The dad doesn't really change at all in any of these videos. Not at all. But the kid does, at least sometimes. In both behavior and appearance, they all change in appearance, but especially behavior in some of the videos. But yeah, maybe these kids are meant to represent a victim, and that's why they always die in the end of these videos. Also, the Halloween special has a Johnny head that chases him, so maybe his kid died. I don't know, like FNAF inspired, even though this came before FNAF, I'm pretty sure. Wait, no. Wait. Whatever, it's fine. I don't really care right now. But first, pretty ridiculous theory. I'm going to go to the second one here in a second. My second theory, a little ridiculous too, is just Johnny was trapped in purgatory. Maybe he did something horrible as a kid. And when he grew up, this is how he views his actions, as innocent, even though he wasn't. I don't know. Another one of just spitballing theories here, trying to figure out what is going on. My third and final theory is that, yes, this is all just for funnies. There's no actual story, nothing happening. Just pure nothingness of this, whatever this is. Just pure nothing, just meant for entertainment. And to get a good laugh or scare out of anybody who sees it. Probably the most realistic one. I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. If you do watch it, if you do decide to watch the end, just something really random I thought I would go on a little rabbit hole about. A little tangent about. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.